Oh no, it's recording.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good.
Pretty good?
You're like,
yeah. All right, it's scientific, the record button.
okay.
Okay, well, I think we should introduce ourselves because I think people would want to know that. But this is the first ever recording of the HorrorQuest Podcast. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited.
Are you excited? You look excited. You look like you're frothing with excitement.
I am.
Really?
Yes, why are we looking at each other like that?
Because you're an attractive man. Speaking of attractive men,
oh, God.
this is Cash Money, the legend, Jesse Cash.
Right. Hello,
Cash Money millionaire. And I am Joseph Harden. I am the creative director of the HorrorQuest Independent Film Festival. And why have a podcast, Jesse? Could be the question that you're asking yourself right now.
I'm asking it immediately.
I know, I can tell. And the answer to that, I'll answer that question right now.
Okay. I
have a prepared statement.
Okay, prepare.
And it is, well, because I can.
Right.
And it's a whole lot of fun.
It is fun. It is interesting.
Now, as far as I know, we are one of the only free, 100% free festivals in the world.
That's exciting.
So it's a small group where I'm some would say a pioneer.
You're a pioneer in the film festival.
Yes.
Wait, the field.
The film of film festival?
The
yes,
field.
I'm a pioneer in the
field of film.
Who knows what we're trying to talk about, but anyway, so I said to myself, maybe the best way to get people to stay up on what's going on with the film festival is to have a podcast,
right.
Bi-weekly, maybe every week, maybe every other week, maybe even once a month.
See what the fan base is.
Yeah, see what the fan base is, and make it easier. And also, to my knowledge, I could be the first film festival with a podcast
attached to it.
Yes, of maybe not attached to it, but definitely maybe of the type that this one is going to be or could be.
Okay.
And the reason why that is because not only is it just going to be us on the show,
there's going to be
from time to time, there's going to be guests.
Right.
When I say I'm not talking, like, oh, this is my friend. This is somebody,
my next door neighbor.
No, yeah. That we're talking filmmakers.
Right.
We're talking special effects people, artists.
People in the industry.
People of immense knowledge in the filmmaking.
In the field of film.
Yeah, so hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. We'll be able to tell some people about not only their movies, but how they can make movies if they're so inclined.
That's what they want to do.
And then they can submit them to the film festival, and it'll be a good time. So basically, that's why we're doing this. And, I don't think this first episode is going to be great.
Yeah, right.
But I have a good feeling about it. I'm feeling pumped.
Okay.
And I think you are too. And so basically, let's take a little bit of time just at the beginning here.
Okay.
And how did we meet? Because we're good friends. We were talking about this earlier. So people might want to know a little bit about us as men.
How did we meet, like, as far as, like, where, or?
We don't necessarily have to say where, because I know that you still work there. Maybe you don't want people to know either where you work or...
we met
at work.
We met at work, and we had similar interests.
Yes.
And we still do.
Yeah. Although I would say that those interests have kind of veered in different directions.
Not necessarily veered. I mean, we have... Anyway.
But I would say that we bonded over film.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, you didn't really show much interest in me until it came out that I had briefly been to film school. And I remember your uncle, was like, Jesse, he went to film school. And all of a sudden that kind of blossomed into talking about movies. And then I think that's, the base of our friendship has been.
I do remember Roadhouse Grill.
Roadhouse. Something happened at Roadhouse?
No, just like that was like a regular.
Yeah, we'd go to lunch there and stop there and eat.
Like
that was before I became agoraphobic.
It might have been our Peach Pit. You could
Peach Pit? Peach Pit? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's like the what's that stupid TV show that was like there's like a hangout place.
You talking about Saved by the Bell?
I don't think it was Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, because wasn't there
some place there was a Peach Pit. I think it was like something else, like Friends, not Friends.
Peach Pit.
Anyway, that was our Peach Pit.
Peach Pit. I don't know if I'd say it was our Peach Pit because I know we did go there a lot, but it wasn't like
everything. Anyway,
it wasn't like Cheers. It's not like it's like ignore.
I agree.
But yeah, so we met at work, and friendship kind of bonded over movies, and I would say probably particularly horror films.
I agree, for sure.
And probably Asian films. I was a lot more into Asian films than I probably am now. Right. And so that's really how it began, and then I would say that I would say our friendship it's had its ups and downs, but not that we've ever really gotten mad at each other. But there's been
it's just friends sometimes can grow apart, sometimes can go back together. It's just not necessarily mad or anything. It's just sometimes people think.
Yeah, because I remember, and I'll tell you what, I kind of remember how we came back together because we were friends for a few years, and I had a bit of a falling out, but it wasn't like we ever got mad at each other, but we just kind of just fell off, and I got invited to a movie premiere, and
kind of stupid.
It was zombie chickens.
That was horrible.
Well, I had its moments.
I don't think there was any good.
Oh, I had its moments. It was people don't pay no attention, heed no word. It was an excellent movie, and you should.
Any movie about a chicken that is a zombie probably is not exactly required viewing.
Well, no movie is required.
Well, okay, beneficial viewing.
Well, I would argue that point, but I'm not going to. But anyway, so that's where I think we kind of got back together and connected, and I think it was on that car ride when you were like, I think I would like to write something together, which has been a conversation I've heard many times
over a number of years.
And so from time to time we've been writing partners.
We picked up the pen.
Picked up the pen and have written some. I would say they never become scripts. They always become outlines.
And
they never really become anything more than just a outline. But I would say good quality ideas
could become good quality scripts. If I ever got my act together in a seriousness of writing.
Well, I would say you have your act together about a great many things.
I just mean in the writing. Definitely don't have it in there.
Yeah. But that's kind of where our friendship started, and it's kind of blossomed. And I would say that we don't see each other every day, but I would say that probably for the past few years we get together about once a week.
Yeah.
We enjoy some films and some food and some good conversation. Mm-hmm. And so hopefully this podcast will not only be about the festival, but maybe about you and me together. As friends,
okay, I'm sorry.
As lovers, and hopefully it'll,
Let me just make this a on the record thing that this is a completely platonic friendship, and we're both into women.
But I would say there's a fair amount of attraction, at least on my part.
No.
But yeah, so I decided I would start a podcast for this film festival and asked that you would be so willing to be my co-host.
Sure.
And you might not be here every time, but I would say that maybe for most of them you'll probably be here. And but basically, this is just to let everybody know about the film festival, and basically it's free. Everybody loves that. Free film festival.
Free is good on anything.
And this year marks our first year. And so it's kind of scary, but
exciting at the same time.
Yeah, exciting at the same time. And when I first started it, I was a little bit worried that nobody would send in their film to begin with.
But hey, you got a thing full of them.
We got a bunch, and it's really been a shock to see how many people have sent in their movies.
There are a lot of quality, by the way.
A lot of quality, but